What's up, guys? Got myself a nice little toy here. Came in this box. Pretty heavy, actually. I could just tell you what it is because you're gonna find out anyway. But I'll let it be a surprise. So we're soon gonna find out if the person that actually packed this one is a complete retard or not, like the guy that packed that Marantz over the 2440, I believe it is over here. Which, by the way, I got face plates for, and also the 2230B that I didn't get yet, but I'll be picking up from my buddy Kenny hopefully next month. So first thing I want to do is get rid of my address. Like I said, we are soon to find out if I'll be happy or if I'm going to be throwing a bitch fit like I did the last time my thing got messed up. And I apologize for not having a tripod. My tripod magically disappeared again, and nobody knows where it's at. Must be a magic fucking tripod. Hopefully this one should have made it. It looks like it was packed pretty good. So the guy that packed it was not a complete dodo bird retard like the guy who packed that. Which I still gotta find a knob, either that or find a way to repair it, one or the other. So what's in this box is not going to be of a surprise to any of you guys if you've been watching me for any reasonable amount of time. It is a rare component, though. Wow, this is packaged much better than the Akai, or not the Akai, the Marantz was. I just gave it away. That's okay. It's in the freaking title description anyway. I don't know why I talk to you guys like it's a secret when it's literally written in the freaking title. Try to keep the styrofoam as under control as I possibly can. So it's boxed in a heavy box, which is great. The knobs look like they made it. Thank freaking Lord for that. Oh man. That is significantly heavier than its counterpart. Hang on. So, this out of the way for a second. Now I do have tripods. The other one needs a piece to hold the camera. So, we'll start kicking it out the old school way. Alright, so we're down to that. We're getting somewhere, people. We are getting somewhere. So today's kind of a special day. I should be in bed. I'm kind of tired, getting tired now, but my sleep schedule is totally screwed up. And it looks like we might actually pick my daughter up from the hospital and bring her home today. So that being said, figured I'd get this out of the way and show it. That way I got something to look back on. So this here is the Akai CR-80-SS. Now, in the living room, I have the CR-80-SS, which is the much more common model. There are some differences. Some major differences. The obvious one being, 3 knobs instead of 2. But the real difference, I would say, would be the fact that, oh, here it is. I was about to say, it's missing the, there it is. Cool. It has a built-on amplifier, which I'm assuming is where the extra weight comes from. Now, with that, you're not going to want to set the volume up, because the volume controls are actually going to be like an extreme, output level, more or less. But it is cool because you can cheat a little bit with the tone control. So if you have a tape that's a little played out, or they could use a little bottom end, or in most cases a little high end. It'll be very easy for you to do that without messing with your receiver settings. It'll be especially nice for digitizing, because the Akai CR-80-SS, although it's not a major problem, if you listen closely, you can hear the hum from the AC motor. Now this one here is isolated and wired differently internally, and that information is from Quad Bob himself, with the the built-in amplifier to reduce noise. So this is a much quieter running machine. Now, I do expect to have to change the Sanyo IC chips, even without the seller disclosing the fact, and I actually got a partial refund for it too. He disclosed the fact that after it's running for a while, he was listening to it, you know, for some background noise, and noticed that after a while of playing it, the one rear channel kind of started getting a little fuzzy. And that's that Sanyo IC chip. So I was actually planning on doing that anyway. So it works out pretty good because that refund is going to fund the chips. They're pretty expensive. They're like, I think with the tax and the shipping, it was like $112 or something like that for the replacements. So it actually works out pretty good. I got a $100 refund for it. So this is made actually to be used in either an existing component system, or you could use it if you just wanted the standalone deck. Like I said, the big plus on this one is the tone controls, in my opinion. Now, record monitor normal. I'm not sure what this means. I actually might need PA system or record monitor. I'm not really sure what that means. So you can use this style speaker output. This actually looks like it might be upgraded. That's pretty shiny. Maybe not. It might be factory. And there's your regular RCA outputs, which is what I am going to be using. Now, input selector line or DIN. Yeah, I'm going to want it obviously on, oh, it's already online. Okay, good. As your fuse, 50 or 60 hertz. I'm going to want to bump that down to 60 because we're in the United States of America here. Actually, Canada is 62, I think, which is where this came from. Record monitor, normal or PA system. Keep that on normal. If I ever make a recording with it, I'm probably just going to do it the regular way. I like the green cord on it. That's pretty cool. Nice touch. But this is packaged very well. It's in pretty minty condition. The only thing I see right here is a little chip right here on the back side. Nothing crazy. The grill's not colored. The faceplate is absolutely cherry, as you can tell. Nice firm feel on the buttons. I never owned this model before. It's actually pretty rare. They don't show up for sale very often at all. So, yeah, I'm not going to even bother plugging it in right now. So, just because I have to get to bed, and if I'm going to do that, I may as well hook it up to a receiver and jam out with these a little bit. But yeah, this is my latest acquisition. I paid pretty well for it, despite getting partial refund for the noisy rear channel. But usually the speed on these is pretty accurate. Sometimes they drift a little bit. Now, the one I have in my living room that I've been digitizing all the Q8s and putting them on a multi-channel flax for people, that one seemed a little slow at first, but as I ran it, and I've tested it, I've played it, I've looked at the times that line them up. The times line up with what's on the, the album version or the CD version when I look up how long the song's supposed to be. I've already played them on the stereo version on the phone and the quad one on the FLAC file or the 8-track to see if the time lines up perfectly. So I don't know if it just worked itself out or, just from, maybe it was stiff and playing a little slow because of that, but it worked itself out perfectly. So this thing is absolutely cherry. And that's the main thing, honestly, because electronic problems I can either have fixed, or if it's something minor, I can fix it myself. Most mechanical problems I'll be able to solve myself at this point because I've been tearing these apart long enough. But yeah, I wonder why they didn't put a front and rear phone jack though. That's kind of like the one thing I could say I could probably knock them for. So you got your power button, which is nice. Program selector, obviously. Continuous play or stop after 4-to-1, or if it's quad tape 2-to-1. I love that logo there. This does have an automatic sensor on there. But if you put in a tape and you want to switch it, to the different setting, is hit that and it switches from 4-channel to 2 or 2 to 4. But yeah, I can't wait to hook this up and try it out with you guys. It's going to be a good time. Once you get the head align good on these, they do sound just as good as the Techniques I found. I am still a big advocate for the Techniques, but if you're going to be digitizing tapes, I recommend using this one just because it's a lot less prone to wow and flutter. I mean, the things you can do to help the Techniques out, especially the original 858, 858 US, actually, the one with the green before they switched to the blue meters. Those models actually have an AC motor too. So they're just as good. I'd say that one will probably outperform the Akai by a little bit. But I don't know, I'm really loving the tone control on this. Can't wait to see how effective it actually is. But yeah, this thing here is significantly, maybe it's just, you know, me playing tricks on myself here, but this thing feels like it's significantly heavier than the CR-80-SS, the more common model. So, that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, and wish me luck. The next video will be of this unit, but I'll hook it up to my system here and listen to it through some JBL L100s. JBL L100s make just about anything sound good. Alright guys, peace out, rock on, catch you next time. And of course, questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, let me know what you think.